Professional photographer and photography instructor Nick Carver here, and in today's video presentation I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of full-frame DSLR cameras versus digital crop sensor DSLR cameras. So if you're a little unclear as to what a full-frame DSLR camera is exactly, head on over and watch my video titled "What is a full-frame DSLR camera?" for a full explanation on how full-frame DSLR cameras are different from digital crop sensor cameras and why we have these two systems in the first place. In this video presentation, I simply want to talk about the pros and cons of each. So it seems there's this false information pervading the internet that full-frame cameras are somehow better than digital crop sensor cameras, that they create better images, and that to get professional quality pictures you must get a full-frame DSLR camera. All of that is simply not true. They're just different systems. Each has their strengths and weaknesses, each has their pros and cons, and that's what we're going to be looking at in today's video presentation. Now to do this, we're going to break it down into several categories. We're going to talk about price, size, wide-angle capabilities, telephoto capabilities, depth of field, maximum ISO settings, image resolution, and finally, image quality. So we're going to go through and break down each one of these points to see which one wins out in each category. So the first point we're going to talk about is price. Now when it comes to price, there's no contest. Digital crop sensors win out by a mile. You can find a digital crop sensor DSLR and a full-frame DSLR camera with the same megapixel count, a lot of the same features, the same autofocus system, essentially the same camera in every way, except the full-frame DSLR camera is a lot pricier. That's because the larger sensor is much more expensive to make. So if you're on a budget or you simply don't want to spend your life savings on a DSLR camera, go with a digital crop sensor camera. They also make a great backup camera because they're much more affordable. So when it comes to price, I'm going to give the nod to digital crop sensor cameras. So that brings us to the size of the camera. Now when it comes to size, just like price, it's no contest. Digital crop sensors win out easily. Digital crop sensors are lighter weight, smaller, and a lot easier to travel with. So if you're into backpacking or overseas travel or anything where weight and size is a big issue, digital crop sensors are probably going to be the better choice. Full-frame cameras can be very large, heavy, and just kind of annoying to carry around. And check out parts 2 through 7 of this video series for more pros and cons of full-frame DSLR cameras.